Welcome back to Science Done Here. It has been a very long time since I have made a video and put one out there. I'm sorry. I have been trying to do a lot of research on future videos and plan for the near future. Anyhow, this video will be continuing my series on geotechnical Earth movements. This is video 4, I think, on this series, so let's get into it. In the last video, I talked about how volcanoes work. In this one, we'll finally be getting down to that dying question: how do earthquakes happen? And let's do it. So, earthquakes happen when tectonic plates shift and they move, and when they shift, they sometimes hit each other in like a groove, which gets them stuck. Once enough pressure builds, it breaks, creating a fault line, shaking the two plates, and anything on it, like our buildings or cities, will move from those shaking plates. Now, how can we stop this? We have no idea. We only know how it happens. But we can predict. If we predict how fast two plates are moving together and what shape both of them are, then we could possibly somehow figure out where they are going to meet and create an earthquake on a fault line or somewhere else. Quick fact, which I have researched. Did you know that every 10 days there is a microscopic earthquake which us humans can't feel, but it's happening all over the time, all over the place. Every 10 days or longer, there is usually a tiny microscopic quake that nothing can feel, but it's in the Earth's core, and it does happen. It's just when the plates are slowly moving, they just start touching, creating little bits of friction, also creating movement. A tectonic plate can also be a fault line of where a volcano can be in the future. In my last video, I covered how volcanoes work in extremely fine and awesome detail. I'm just gonna browse right over this, but a volcano is basically a way for compressed lava to escape the Earth's mantle. So the volcano can be formed when there's a hole, like it's coming, but then there's like a gap, and it goes around it, like this. And then in that gap, there can be a tiny bit of lava going through, which over time hardens and creates a volcano in that area. How volcanoes die is when a volcano, and the plate like this, it flattens out and the lava intake has been destroyed. Then a volcano will just cool down and stop erupting because it can't get any more lava to pressurize for another explosion. There are hundreds of volcanoes that are extinct and dead, but in the past, those volcanoes were blowing us humans to shreds, and I bet the ancient Egyptians were like, frick, what are we supposed to do now? Our building's destroyed. Anyways, so aside from that, I was just trying to make a joke, but anyways, I have been doing more research on this topic because it's a very hard one to research and find, but I have gotten the information, and I have learned that the tectonic plates sometimes, always are changing shape. So where there was a crack or earthquake, if that same area hit again, there probably won't be, because that once an earthquake happens, it could fracture a piece to stop the earthquake from happening again. Most of the time that doesn't happen, but rarely, like 10% chance, it does. But when it does happen, that big piece of rock or something floats down into the mantle and gets turned into more lava for more volcanoes in the future to use. Volcanoes and earthquakes are both kind of essential. Earthquakes aren't, but volcanoes are. If you liked this video, like and subscribe. If you want me to stop nagging you about this, then write a comment, and have a great rest of your day, and bye.